Hello, social media. Hello,
you
YouTube.
At least to wait to
well,
TikTok
my
comes
thing
on.
started. Okay, hello, social media.
Hello, social media. How you doing? This is Coffee Talk with Jim and Ash. This Sunday is August the 2nd. It's the first Sunday of the month. I hope you guys are doing good. But with that being said, I am Jim.
And I'm Ash. And bump and sip.
Okay.
We got a lot to talk about today, right?
Before we get to the main point, could you advertise the coffee that we're drinking right now?
Can you pass me, assistant? Can you pass me that coffee there? Y'all know we love our Solo Bello. I think it's Solo Bello. No, put that down. We're not drinking that coffee.
We're not drinking that coffee.
That's
not
not
nasty.
the coffee we're drinking. Give me the red one, assistant. Thank you.
Now, for people that drink coffee,
this coffee is so good.
It's really smooth. Oh my gosh.
If y'all can see, it's called Celo Rojo. Celo Rojo.
It's good. It's like honestly, like we've been drinking coffee and it's kind of like, he's just been passing the time, just kind of just drinking it. But when I drank this coffee, like Ashley didn't even tell me that she changed the coffee brand. She didn't change it. She went back to Solo Rojo. And I said, the coffee, it's a lot smoother. It's just really good. What's going on? Solo Rojo. And I didn't know. And she said, I changed the coffee. I said, I can tell because it's like, oh my gosh, it's like on point. And yeah, so different coffee brands. Like coffee is not the same. Every coffee is different. It's not the same. So yeah, we highly recommend Celo
Rojo. Guess what, guys? It is not expensive. It's probably the cheapest coffee out there. But I shouldn't be telling the secret because now everybody's gonna want to try Celo Rojo. And now they're gonna go up in price because it's that good. This is our coffee, y'all. This is gonna be our go-to coffee. This is like the Hispanic Folgers, if you want to call it, Celo Rojo. Now we told y'all, don't say we didn't tell y'all. That's what we drinking, and that's what we will be drinking.
Okay, cool.
Okay, we got our advertisement out for Celo Rojo.
Yeah.
Now we're gonna advertise.
You're not sponsored by anybody.
I'm not sponsored by anybody. Oh yeah, we are not sponsored by Celo Rojo, by the way. So we're not saying this is because they're giving us anything.
Yeah, but if Celo Rojo wants to sponsor us, hey, I'm all for it. Please, Celo Rojo. We like y'all coffee.
Send us some coffee. We will drink it.
We'll drink it. Sponsor us, and we'll advertise it even more so on our platform. And once we get more followers, because that's a good coffee right there, man.
And now, since we have advertised Celo Rojo, we have to advertise our sponsor, Green Rose Insurance. That's who is sponsoring our Coffee Talk with Jim and Ash every Sunday. And we thank them so much. If you all need any type of insurance, auto, home, life, renters, commercial, ACA, Medicare, dental, vision, they have everything you need. So we thank Green Rose Insurance for sponsoring this podcast that we do on Sunday mornings, Coffee Talk with Jim and Ash. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, Green Rose Insurance, for sponsoring the team the Coffee Talk.
Cool. So that being said, what are we talking about today, babe?
Okay, we're talking about the silent, nosy husband. Yeah.
Show your watermelon.
We will show our watermelon. The silent that's what I was talking. Remember, I don't act like it's brand new.
It's brand new. I thought you were playing around when you were talking about this.
I told you we were going to talk about the silent, nosy husband.
This is my wife's topic. I'm going to give her that. She wants to talk about this.
So why are we choosing, and first of all, I want to say Sunday school was great. We was with this for about 7 weeks or 8 weeks, I don't know. We're talking about praying together.
I think we need to talk about active listening.
Okay, we can talk, but first let me get silent, nosy husband out the way.
Okay.
That's a pre-topic. That's setting us up. So men and women, I know we're different, but my husband calls me nosy.
Oh, you're extremely nosy.
I don't think I'm nosy. I'm just inquisitive, and you always want to know the scoop.
Not really.
So it's
I
like something be happening down the street,
I can care
and I will go
less.
down there and find out. And guess what? He wants to know.
Yeah, I really don't want to
So
know. I can care
it's
less.
like
I don't
you
really
nosy,
care.
but you don't want to find out.
I can care less.
So he sends me to be the person.
The only time I like really care about a situation when there's possible danger, like a couple years back, we had some gunshots went off in our neighborhood. We don't live in the hood, but sometimes gunshots happen anywhere. Somebody ended up dying, unfortunately. God bless their soul. But they ended up dying, and that's the only time I was generally concerned because it wasn't that far from our house. So I went along with my neighbor to go check what's going on because we found out that somebody was shot. I don't know if it was a drug deal going bad or altercation. Most likely it was a drug deal going bad, and and he got killed. And I was really concerned about that. I wanted to know what happened, and because gunshots literally but 4 houses down from my house. And so, in the car wreck, he ran to somebody's backyard. So I definitely wanted to know about that particular case because of the danger involved in it. So anytime there's danger, I definitely want to know. If I see something else like a police or something like that going on, I generally don't care. I really don't care. That's their business.
That's what he says, but let me tell you my side of the story, and then we'll be done with this topic. Even though your husband may call you nosy,
super nosy,
why do they want to know what happened if they're not nosy too?
I don't want to know what
Yes,
happened.
you do. Yes, you do. I can go down the street, me and Ivan, I say, Jamal, you know why all those cars are down there? Because
don't
that
care.
house is filthy. And so they have
really don't
exterminators.
care.
And I said, let's find out what's going on.
It's funny you say that too. Hey, Jace, how you doing? What's up, Funny Mike? What's up, guys? But it's funny you say that because I remember that time where the police or somebody at this house, it's like a whole bunch, and you and my son wanted to go. And I said, and I told you specifically, I really don't care. And you like, I know you want to know.
You do want to know. We drove around and found out where that fire was.
And you said, I'm not going to tell you when you asked. And I never asked you
You
again.
did.
No, I
You
did
did.
not. I never asked you again because I didn't care.
I think me and Ivan went to go find a fire or something.
No, it was down. Somebody, the police.
And you want us to know.
I did not want to know.
We got in the car
I did
and
not want to
drove.
know because it was none of my business, none of my concern. I was like,
and that
I
car
see no
flipped over.
evil. I see no
Oh
evil.
yeah, and when that car flipped over, when we went, that was another bad accident. That car flipped
Again,
over
that
right
was
there, and I stopped and
that
I
fits
ran
my
down
scenario.
there. And
That was danger involved.
I helped
Somebody
them.
could
I
help.
went over there and helped them.
But most of that, I really didn't care though.
That's
But
the
that's
same.
because mommy was a nurse. Well,
That was a shame that you didn't care. So anyway, we're not going to dwell on the topic. I just want you to know that us spouses are not nosy. We are concerned and we like to know.
No,
and our
wise and nosy.
our husbands always want to know
Curiosity
what happened.
killed the cat.
No, because you always want to know what
Curiosity
happened.
killed the cat.
And I have to be the one to report. That's why I'm like, you really want to, don't call me nosy when you want to know too. You just don't want to go down there. And you're too lazy to go down there.
No, I'm not lazy. I don't care. I don't want to know.
Okay.
If you
are married, or
that's why people. You know what? It's another thing too. Like when I was employed, right, especially in the call center, right. Everybody told me their secrets. Like they just told me, like I was a sponge but I was this type of sponge that I didn't tell nobody except maybe I told you. Other than that, you could tell me your deepest, darkest secrets, and I talk to you about it and all that stuff. But you can feel safe with me. I don't talk to nobody else about your deep because I don't. It's not like I care to hurt you. I don't really care, But I do care for your well-being in that moment. But it's not like, oh, I gotta go tell it.
That's different.
That's always
people talk to me.
It's not different.
It is different. People talk to me too.
No.
Hello, Easy E.
Easy,
Hello.
the Max Slayer. What's up? How y'all doing?
Dirtwag Deucey. Hello, Joshua Greer. Hello, Jose. Well, we're talking.
It's the same thing because, when you carry yourself a certain type of way, right? You carry yourself like a certain, and then people they confide in you. It's like, okay, I can tell Jamal this secret because I know you ain't gonna tell nobody.
Hello, Charlie.
And
Chili.
But the thing is, I'm not chasing them for. I'm not chasing them for their information. Like some people in office work,
Hey, Sebastian.
office space. They're chasing, what kind of news this person got going on? What they got? I don't really like to gossip like that. So that's why when I see other stuff a car ride or a police chase or something like that, I really don't care.
Hey, Lewis Thompson. Okay, Nate, and I thank y'all for joining us. What we're talking about, this is Coffee Talk with Jim and Ash. If you all are just joining, our sponsors are Green Rose Insurance. We thank them so much. If you all ever need any type of insurance, health, auto, home, whichever, call them. They're primarily in Texas, but they do reach about 6 other states in the South as well of USA. So we're getting ready to change topics.
No. Stay with the topic. Not having fun with it.
Okay. Well, the topic.
I'm gonna give you a crazy scenario, right?
Well, let me just tell the people that's just joining us.
Okay.
Jamal calls me nosy.
Mm-hmm.
I am not nosy. I feel like I'm inquisitive, and I feel like it's stuff he wants to know too. So every time I go find something out, he wants to know what happened. So does that make him nosy too? It's just that, and if he gonna call me nosy is the point. So
Yeah,
I want
nosy.
everybody's opinion. Like, okay, he says I'm nosy, but if something's happening down the street and I find out what's going on, he wants to know. Is that what do you call that? What do you call
I
that?
do not want to know.
Yes, you do.
I could care less. But this is like a crazy scenario, right? This is how different I know a person, like, you know.
I'm lost and Mark
This-
Paul.
All right. Now, this
Thank
is like
y'all for joining.
This is like on the sci-fi stuff, or you know, or maybe not sci-fi because they say UFOs exist. All right. Say a UFO landed in our backyard, right? And the aliens come talk to us and all that stuff. I'm like, okay, cool, y'all landed in our backyard. Aliens is this, whatever. All right, y'all. And when y'all leaving, that's pretty much what I'm saying.
Thanks, Aaliyah.
Am I gonna tell people about it? Ooh,
Hi, Leah.
am I gonna
Hi,
go?
sleepy girl.
Am I gonna go out my way and tell other people that aliens landed in my back? Like, no, I could care less.
Do you math debate your pool C?
But my wife though,
Do you
my
math
wife,
debate?
she'll be like, oh my gosh, Mom, I'm gonna tell my sister, I'm gonna tell Dad, I'm gonna tell everybody the aliens landed in our backyard. I'm like, so what? Who's gonna believe you? I don't care. But she'll tell everybody, wouldn't you?
The aliens live in our backyard?
No. I'm saying it's way off the wall scenario. If aliens landed in our backyard, we had a conversation with them and everything. They were planning all that stuff from. I'm like, cool, that's cool. It's nice to meet you guys. It's cool. Blah 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 blah. When y'all leaving? That's me, right? And I ain't telling nobody that the aliens landed in our backyard.
That's a lie.
I ain't telling nobody.
You're not being truthful to TikTok?
Yes, I ain't telling
YouTube,
nobody because
Facebook.
you know why? Because first off, everybody will think I'm crazy. Nobody will believe me, and then I'm like, okay, well, I'm gonna keep it to myself. Me and aliens will be friends, and we'll be cool.
Because
We'll be cool.
people said the same thing about Jesus, and they didn't believe that.
But Jesus wanted people to tell about him.
But yeah.
If the aliens just land in my backyard, don't say that. Like, I'm not telling nobody. Why? Why do I have to tell people aliens land in my backyard? But you tell everybody though. You tell
What
TikTok.
does that have to do with what we talking about? Our topic was
being nosy, like, so basically, it's been from being nosy to, like, you know, also like give information out, you know.
Well, that's not it's a difference between nosy and inquisitive, and I want people to understand that. Just because you want to know, okay, if you go down the street and you see like 5 exterminator cars, big trucks at a house, and you see
I
these
don't
pipes coming from the house, you want to know why, what's going on. They can have
I already
Rolex.
know why. Like, if I'm walking down the street or driving by and I see like 5 or 6 exterminator trucks, and I'm assuming
And they fumigate in the
they're
house.
fumigating the house because of, like, I don't have to go ask
Well,
questions.
I found out that they had rats in that house, big old rats, and they had big.
But
It was
why-
bed bugs.
but
bed
why,
bugs.
but why did you have to know that?
Because you have, you don't. If your
why?
neighbors have bed
What?
bugs, they can jump over it.
No, that was like 10 houses
doesn't
down.
matter. It
10
doesn't
houses
matter.
down. So,
You still wanna know
So they had
something.
they were fumigating them because they had bed bugs. Okay, fine. It ain't affecting you. It's not affecting our family. So why did you know
But
that?
guess what? You wanted to know.
I did not want to know. I did not want to know. So since we're getting a lot of engagement right now on TikTok, is anybody out there really nosy? Say if you have a neighbor, right? Well, and not say like they live like 6 houses down from you, and you don't know the neighbor. Oh, this is my guy. I got to give him an announce. What's up, Diddy Oil Sniffer?
Jamal likes to make my church kids sit in the Nutella sandwiches. He said Jamal likes to make my kids sit in the Nutella sandwiches. I thought he was about to say makes my church kids. I thought he was about to say makes the church kids not go to see Spider-Man.
Wait, okay, I don't know who that person is, but Diddy Oil Sniffer, welcome to the chat. I love Diddy Oil Sniffer because he's just that guy. Anytime I see him, I gotta give him a shout out. Thank you for coming. You know, he's really cool. I like Diddy Oil Sniffer. So thank you for coming to our chat. We really appreciate you. Hold on, what's Diddy Oil Sniffer
He
saying?
said my friends are having an argument. He said my friends are having an argument. Can you I don't know. What is going on?
Our technical guy is helping us out. Okay, that's okay. That's
Put
fine.
it back on the banana.
My bad. Our technical, he was helping us on the side because we had somebody using foul language. You guys didn't see it, but they were using like foul, weird language. And he's watching us, and he knows that we don't like foul languages. So
My friends are having an argument. Can you say I support Gina's side? Who is Gina?
Yeah, you gotta tell us the full story. Give us a little bit more, Diddy. You gotta give us a little bit more because I want to know what I'm supporting.
I support.
Oh, he said, can you say you look like Mel Coleslaw with what is that?
Okay, so it does not work as long as they don't curse.
Okay.
They can
That's
talk.
fine.
They can make jokes all they want to. As long as, hey, one thing we don't allow on Coffee Talk with Jim and Ash, we don't like profanity and all types of nothing like that type of language on our platform. So if you're going to curse, say stuff like that, we don't care about the jokes. You can make fun of us, whatever. That's fine. It's hilarious. But hey, at least we can see, you can see us, but we can't see you though. So we don't know what you look like. You can hide in your face. But anyway. We're still talking about, if you're too nosy or not. Hold on, let's see. Do you like to come into? Okay, so yeah, can you block that person? Yeah,
No,
block
wait,
him.
let me add myself as a moderator so I can just do it upstairs.
Anyway, I'm gonna tune back into my YouTube and Facebook people right now while TikTok is getting under him. We are done with that discussion. What topic you want to talk about, Jamal? Because we have 15 minutes left. I don't want to run over. I don't want people to get bored. You know, in Sunday school, you're not listening. Are you listening?
No, I'm waiting for our technical support to
While
take
we're
care of.
waiting, active listening is the next topic.
Okay.
Active listening.
All right, active
and
listening.
so
Okay.
active listening,
Let's
and
do
we
that.
come on that because
Because of you.
no,
No,
I
because of
listen.
you.
I
Because
listen.
of you. Yeah. This is why we talk about active listening. All right.
He's interrupting me right now.
Go ahead. Active listening.
What I'm trying to say is, like, the other day, I was in the room, and you was probably already on the game for like 1 or 2 hours.
No, this
right
doesn't count
around.
as active listening.
This
This
is
is
because
not. This does not count as active listening. And the thing about it is, while we're at church, you already told this was not active listening.
okay, then you give an example.
Okay, so active listening. So how many out there on internet land, on social media, knows what active listening is? Don't worry, I'm gonna tell you. So active listening is that somebody is your spouse or anybody is talking to you and you're not interrupting them. You're actually listening. You're taking in what they are saying. You're not like cutting them off and interjecting basically. So my wife has a habit of not active listening. She always has to cut me, every single time. Actually, it only even take 3 to 4 words before she'll cut me off and and she'll think she knows where it's going, but she's been going way off course right now. She's trying to count right now. But anyway, so she has a real bad habit of doing that. So I can say like, hey babe, I just say I'm telling you a story. Like so we were walking around. Actually, this is a true story because it happened I think Saturday or Friday. We were doing our walk, exercise walk on the track, and we were just walking. And I started telling her a story about her sister, something like that. And then what happens is before I finish, not even 5 words in, she already is like, stopping me and telling me, and tries to like come to the end of it where she thinks she knows where I'm going with it. It's completely off and completely wrong. And I said, that's a problem right there. I said, you don't listen to the full story and you don't get the details right. That's and we talked about that in church. That's called active listening because she's so quick to like cut me off really fast. Go ahead, babe.
Okay.
And you notice she was really quiet. She's trying to prove a point, but that's not her personality at all. Usually she'll cut me off, but like 3 words in, she already say something. But go ahead.
Okay, let me say this. The reason why that I am actively listening, but sometimes if I let Jamal talk, I can't get a word in, and I won't even remember what the purpose. I have short-term memory. I have a short attention span.
Yes.
And so if it takes you a whole 2 minutes to tell me one thing, you have lost me. So I have to interject so I can respond to the first thing before I forget what it is. So my husband has to learn how to shorten his speeches down so that I have time to say what I need to say. That's why, but I am listening, but I'm listening for the point. You don't have to take me across America and we're in Texas. That's my point.
Okay. So active listening. So do I, like when you talk most of the time, do I fully listen to you? Like, do I interrupt you?
Okay, that's
No. Do I interrupt you when you talk though? That's the question. Stick to the question.
Interrupting me. I'm trying to explain.
Yeah, do I interrupt you when you
The
talk?
reason why he does not interrupt me when I'm talking because he's not actively listening. Because I can say, hey, we're gonna have pizza from Little Caesars, and we're gonna do this, and this. The next thing I know, he has not heard a word of what he's talking about going to Domino's. He has a whole nother story in his head.
No.
So that's why he doesn't interrupt me because he's not
That's not
listening.
right.
Even though he's saying,
No.
Like the other day, I thought he was listening. He was like, Mhm.
Okay, so
okay, what did I say?
So it's
You
funny.
said we're going to Domino's. I didn't say nothing about Domino's. I didn't say anything about Domino's. Well, you said pizza. I said Little Caesars. I didn't say Domino's.
But-
so that's the difference.
Okay, so first off, my wife likes to tell stories without full context. First off, so the context of that is she comes into the room like I'm playing Spider-Man, right? You know, Spider-Man movie's coming out. It came out Friday.
Hey, Gizmo.
Hopefully we get to go see it today, depending on how our kids, act and behavior and stuff. But I was playing Spider-Man, right? And I was in the game, and she just starts talking, and telling me all this detailed stuff.
Hello, Faith.
And all I'm doing is saying, And then
Is that
finally,
right? Is that right?
and on time I wait, let me finish. She said, active listening.
Okay.
Active listening. So after that. Playing the game, I said, okay, let me pause the game. I said, okay, babe. And I was wrong. I said, we're going to get some pieces from Domino's. Is that what you said? And I said, I'm trying to clarify because I missed mostly like 95% of what she said. I heard pizza, and so I assumed Domino's, even though it was actually Little Caesars, right? And so, anywho, I said, okay, I paused the game so I could actually clarify, actually fully listen to and hear what she was saying. And she gets mad. I did not say nothing about Domino's. I ain't say nothing about no Domino's. You ain't. I'm not gonna repeat myself. But I said, babe, I paused the game. Now you have my full 100% attention. Tell me what you said. But she didn't want. She was mad. Like she was insulted. But I was like, babe, you came here when I was playing the game and started talking to me. Of course, I'm saying, and plus, some gamers, if you're like on a very important part of the game, it's like you don't want to pause at that particular moment. You want to finish that part up, but then take care. That's what happened. That's why I didn't pause it like at the beginning. It was like a very important part. I wanted to finish up before giving her my full attention. Go ahead.
The point of active listening is both people listen to the other one, and you let them finish, and then you respond. So Jamal allows me to finish, but his response is like he either has no response or his response has nothing to do with whatever I just said. To me, that is not active listening. Active listening is when I give a scenario, you comment back after I'm done about what I talked about. It's not about, not saying anything at all because I'm like, okay, was I just talking to myself? That is not active listening.
Another thing too about this is hilarious and funny too. I don't know. This is unintentional, but it happens all the time. Like it happens a lot of times. I'm not gonna say all the time, but a lot of times, right? Say if Ashley and the kids and me all having a conversation, right? And maybe they do this because maybe they just do this. I don't know. Maybe it's my fault. I don't know. But if if we're all having a conversation, and then my wife directs her attention to the kids, and they'll have a conversation. I'm like, okay, cool. I want to comment. I want to jump in, and I try not to be rude and cut them off. But they never take a break. They'll go from one sentence, and then they go jump to another sentence. They don't even take a breath between sentences. Basically, there's no time to come in and say my comment. I'm like, well, gosh, dog, I can't say nothing. I'm trying to be like right now. See how Ashley's being right now. Like in a regular conversation, like when it's a group conversation, it's never like this. She's just allowed me to speak now. But in a regular, it's like no breath, no pause or nothing. They just go straight from topic to topic. I'm like. So I'm like, dang, I didn't get it to say. So all the time I want to say a lot more, but I can't because they just, I can't even jump in because they're like, oh my gosh, they already on 5 different topics. So I'm like, dang, what's going on with that?
Harry really fast. Ashley or Jamal, can you say map who sees Harry really fast?
Map who sees Harry really fast. Is that good enough?
Map who sees Harry really fast.
Map who sees Harry really fast.
Is it supposed to sound like something?
I don't know. I say it as fast as I can, Didio. Map who sees Harry. Oh, now I messed up. Map who sees Harry really fast. Map who sees Harry really fast. Am I supposed to say it 10 times fast or something like that? I don't know. What's the okay?
He says Taha Karen means she added more.
Who?
Taha Karen.
Taha Karen means she.
Can you say map who sees Harry really fast?
I said that.
Don't say really fast. Just say map who sees Harry. Map who sees Harry. Map who sees Harry.
Oh, map who sees Harry. Map who sees Harry.
Do you math debate your pool C? Okay, I don't know. I don't know what DDO is talking about.
DDO, I don't know what you're talking about now. You're speaking in language. You're writing in English, but you're speaking in another language. So I don't understand what you're saying right
I
now.
don't understand that.
So yeah, but anyway, another thing we talked about, is it agree to disagree? We talked about that in church. So
Agree to disagree.
yeah. So after active listening, this is between couples. You actually allowing your spouse to hear everything that you that they're saying. Sometimes you may not come to an agreement. What? Read it
Do
again
you
fast.
masturbate your pool? See, okay. But
Do you masturbate your?
You know what? Inappropriate. That's inappropriate.
See, that's why I like DDL Sniffer.
Inappropriate.
See, the thing is, I allow DDL Sniffer to say what he said because he's smart and he says it in a comical way. That's why I like him so much to come on our page because he brings life. I love DDL Sniffer and his stuff. Yeah, so I never heard of that before, but that is. I mean, that's why I like him to come on my page.
Inappropriate. We are a rated PG.
No. Diddy, we make exception for Diddy Sniffer as long as he doesn't curse.
Well, I need to put a plug in there for our sponsor. Our sponsor is Green Rose Insurance. That's who Coffee Talk with Jim and Ash is brought to you by today. If it wasn't for Green Rose Insurance, Coffee Talk with Jim and Ash may not be on air. So if you all can support them for all your insurance needs, that it will keep our show on air, keep our fans engaged. And we just love doing this and having a good time talking. What you see is what you get. And so now we're going back to agree to disagree. Our last little topic for today's segment of Coffee Talk with Jim and Ash.
Another thing I want to ask this too. Hey guys, I am on Instagram now. You can find me at Jamal_Ivan_Holloway.
Hey, yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Indeed that.
Yeah, so Jamal_Ivan_Holloway_Jr. So you can find me there. Follow me there. I really appreciate your follows. I want to do some lives on Instagram because we're trying to spread.
Thank you for the gift,
Thank
Aaliyah.
Thank you, Aaliyah. We're definitely trying to spread our social media reach, and I would like to do some lives on Instagram as well. And if you guys can follow me on that, I really would appreciate it. That's Jamal_Ivan_Holloway.
That's a lot of underscores. That's a lot of underscores.
It's like 3 underscores, but yeah.
And Jamal is spelled Gemayel.
I think it's how my name is spelled right there.
What you say, Jamal_Ivan_?
It's Jamal_. No, my name is Jamal, but Jamal_Ivan_Holloway_
That's a lot.
Senior.
Oh, that is a lot.
Yes,
but
it's 3 underscores.
we have 3 minutes left. Let's talk about what's it called? Agree to disagree. For 3 minutes. In 3 minutes,
You
can you
do that, or
summarize
should you talk about
it?
Spider-Man?
Oh no, we're not talking about Spider-Man.
No. I mean, for Spider-Man, letting our kids go to see it, I think that's a random topic.
Okay, what, Spider-Man?
Yeah, I mean, because why should we let our kids go see Spider-Man?
Okay,
today?
so the topic, the last little 3 minutes we're gonna talk about is should we allow our kids to go see Spider-Man today? Now, my rule was that they would have to help me do some TikTok videos, and I'll go with them to see Spider-Man.
But that's not why we're not.
Okay, what? Tell them.
Okay, so the reason why we are contemplating on not letting our kids go see Spider-Man, even though Spider-Man is one of my favorite heroes. That's Let me just explain why I interject. The question was, why are we not allowing our kids? Why are we thinking about not letting them go see Spider-Man? I'm giving my people context.
No, but that's why I interject because you going around. Tell them why. We have 2 minutes. Tell them why we are.
I really like Spider-Man. Okay, there. All right, so my kids, they also like Spider-Man a lot too. And the thing is, they fell asleep in church. Like, I'm talking like they were just deep sleep. They must have stayed up to like midnight or something. They could not keep their eyes open to save their life today at church. And for those of you that don't know, we go to church. We are believers in Christ, and so we love Christ, and so we're gonna go to church just about every Sunday when we can. So no reason not to go to church. Our children know that we want them to stay awake. Most of the time, well, at least our son, and when I say this, our son stays awake in church. Our daughter still needs some help. Y'all pray for us on our daughter. But this time today, like yesterday, they said, "Hey, I want to go see Spider-Man." I said, "Okay, cool, we can go see Spider-Man. That's fine." But they were completely like, I'm talking like this. They were like knocked out sleep in church. I mean, I'm like, I never seen them like sleep this hard in church, and I'm like, I don't think ever. I'm like, what is going on with this? And so I was like, so I put it out there on social media. Should we let our kids go to church after like pretty much they slept the whole time during church? Even my daughter was so sleepy because today is the first Sunday we had communion. She couldn't even stay awake through communion. She was all late. It was
the pastor said, you know, eat your bread, drink your juice. She had her communion cup in her lap. Everybody was done. She wakes up looking around like, child, it's over. She gonna hurt her.
Yeah, communion was over.
And drink her juice. And communion's over. We getting ready to let out of church, and she just not doing it.
Yeah. So it's an AI summer debating if to let the kids see Spider-Man after they sleep in the church service. I bet you can't say grenade really fast 6 times. Tongue twister.
But
Try it. Okay.
I don't know. Grenade.
I don't get it. What are you supposed to say?
Bad.
Grenade.
Wait, grenade.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I guess that's what you're trying to make it say, but that's not really funny. So yeah, that's not funny. But anyway.
Oh, that's Stacy Mablacco who gave us that one. Stacy Mablacco.
Like I said, nobody does it like Diddy Oil Sniffer. Diddy Oil Sniffer, he's the best. I like him. So he's
well, we
actually
gotta
funny.
give Stacy Mablacco a chance.
I'm gonna give you a thumbs down on that one, Stacy. That was, I mean, whatever her name is, Star, Cinnamon, whatever. So
okay,
yeah.
so we're getting ready to get off. Coffee Talk with Jim and Ash. Thank you all for tuning in. We'll be back next Sunday, same place, same time. Love you guys. Have a wonderful week. Be blessed. And again, Coffee Talk with Jim and Ash, sponsored by Green Rose Insurance, where we have you covered. 1, 2, 3. Green Rose Insurance has you covered.
Bye bye. See you guys later. Bye bye. Some Diddy Oil.